I think that it's time we break our silence and talk about the elephant in the room.
JJ Cruz.
Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Jordan and this is JJ Cruz. Thank you so much for clicking into the video today. Well, it's been a while since we've talked about Villa Vie, and I know that they have been out there in the media. There's been a lot of information and stories circulating in the news about this cruise company that we pushed so heavily for a really long time. I'm going to get into all of the details of where Jared and I are with Villa Vie and why we haven't really talked about them. But before I do that, I do just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We're on this road to 100,000 subscribers. Please consider joining us on our cruise adventures by clicking that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You'd have to be living under a rock to not know exactly what's going on with Villa Vie. This is, of course, the residential cruise company that was supposed to sail in May. They had sold almost every single cabin on the ship, had residents from all around the world joining them in Belfast, and they were supposed to be well into their sails as of now. They're actually already supposed to be over here to North America and exploring the Caribbean as of this week. But of course, due to a number of different issues revolving around the ship, this world cruise has yet to set sail. We have actually kept in touch and constant communication with Villa Vie all summer, kind of getting updates and information from the residents and also from the company as to what exactly is going on. And I'm going to talk in just a minute about why we really haven't said much here on the channel and why we've been hesitant to say anything. But before I do that, I do want to just speak to the fact that one of our videos about Villa Vie has gone somewhat viral. We released a video several months ago breaking down the cost of living on land, specifically in the Villages, Florida, versus what it would cost to live in a Villa Vie cruise cabin. This video, since posting it, has gone out to a lot of people on YouTube. And if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you saw that other video. When we first released it, it had gotten about 30,000 views right away. In the last 30 days, that video has gotten over 70,000 views and now sits at over 100,000 views. Now stick with me, because there's a point that I'm trying to make here. We can see on YouTube where people view the video and if they kind of skip forward to a part of the video and what portion is watched the most. And people are watching that video, clicking on it, and specifically looking at the cost analysis breakdown of what it costs to own a home versus what it costs to live at sea. There is obviously a lot of interest in this because that is the portion of the video that people are viewing. And with a lot of interest and a lot of clicks also comes a lot of hate and a lot of detractors. And for a moment, I do want to speak to the detractors and the people that are just kind of putting Villa Vie down every chance they can get online. Villa Vie is groundbreaking. It's innovative and it's new. It's a new concept for living and traveling the world. It's unlike any other residential cruise ship that has been out there before, and they really are breaking new grounds and kind of glass ceilings when it comes to the cruise industry and people that want to travel the world and live that nomadic lifestyle. Every single time a new brand or a new company comes onto the scene and completely shakes things up and breaks new ground and changes the industry completely, they're going to have a lot of detractors, a lot of haters, a lot of people that are going to say this will never work. To give you a few examples of brands that have done this is Uber. When Uber came out, people said there's no way I would ever get in a car with a stranger. McDonald's is another one. When they came out with fast food burgers, some people thought that it was atrocious. I can still remember my grandmother telling me that when McDonald's came onto the scene, there was some excitement, but there was also a lot of people that said, I would never eat fast food. Amazon completely broke the shopping industry and honestly has closed a lot of big box department stores. Apple is another one that came out with their iPhone and people said that they would never own a product like that, with a lot of fears that iPhones and iPads might actually be really bad for your health. Now, while we cannot predict the future, Villa Vie is another one of those companies that is groundbreaking and kind of changing the industry of how people see the world and how they travel. And I wanted to say this because I know on our own video, there's a lot of hate, a lot of people saying, why would you ever push this? Why would you ever believe in a company that isn't ever going to work? And it's because we've seen so much of what Villa Vie is doing, and we think what they are doing is incredible work. The reason that we have personally not been up here week after week after week talking about Villa Vie, sharing, our feelings or sharing updates is because we've all been waiting. Along with a lot of the residents, along with a lot of the people that work for Villa Vie, we have been sitting by and waiting all summer to see exactly what is happening with the ship. When they bought this ship from Fred Olsen, there was a number of issues that it seems that they did not know about. And so when it went into dry dock, there was different things like rudder stocks that had to be ordered. There was delays on shipping and putting things into the ship that were not expected. And just like when you build a house or buy a house, something might not pass an inspection. Building a new home, you might find out that there's going to be another 6 months that they need to get the right things to put into the house to make it work. They are doing all the right things to make sure that the ship sets sail and can sail for the next 3.5 years as it completes a world cruise. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like everything has been okay all summer long. I'm not going to sit here and put videos out saying, we're so excited because things are going so well. We were waiting for this moment to make a video and start talking about Villa Vie again because finally, Villa Vie has passed its sea trials. It went out for sea trials 3 times and third time was a charm. They have passed the sea trials, which is exactly what they need to be able to get their residents on board and start sailing. The last thing that they need to get people back on board and start sailing is their passenger ship safety certification, which actually is supposed to be coming today. At that point, then they're going to get all the residents back on board and the ship will set sail. Just like the captain and crew had a celebration on board the other night, we are celebrating with Villa Vie because finally the house is built. Things seem to be ready for them to set sail, and we're hoping that they're going to be setting sail in the coming days. Originally, Jared and I were supposed to be joining the ship this summer. Obviously, with the delay of the ship, we couldn't do that. We then had set a new date to join the ship this fall. We don't know yet when we will be on board, just because there's a lot of moving pieces with our own schedule, and we had a lot of things scheduled for this year and next year. But we do still hope to be on board sometime in 2025 to join the ship, see what life is like on board, and see what it's like exactly to be a resident of a cruise ship like this. The adventure is only starting with Villa Vie, and we are so excited for the residents and to see them set sail. We cannot wait. We'll be over here saying bon voyage to everyone as they set sail, and then hopefully sometime soon, Jared and I will see everyone on board. Thank you so much for watching. Pop some champagne in the comments below, just as a little bit of a celebratory moment for Villa Vie. We're very excited about them. We're excited to see where the ship goes and what exactly happens on board this ship. If you are interested in Villa Vie, you can always contact us or reach out to them directly. We will put a link in the description below of this video. But of course, my name is Jordan. Thank you again for watching the video. Until next time, see ya.